Another lie is that Ukraine was invented in the Austrian headquarters during World War One. Indeed, at that time, the separation of Ukraine from the Russian Empire was supported by the Central Powers, but it was based on the aspirations of the Ukrainians themselves, which was expressed in dozens of political works of Ukrainian leaders of the 19th century. It is interesting that Putin mentions those leaders, but emphasizes that they always advocated that independent Ukraine must be in friendship with Moscow. The truth is that Ukrainian thinkers believed that there should be good neighbor lines with Moscow on equal terms. And they also emphasized that it can only happen when Moscow is democratic and liberal. Being as dictator, Putin cannot remember this, of course. His claims about the commonality of the Ukrainian language and culture with those of Moscow are also an absurdity when even Putin himself does not actually believe in. He lies about the percentage of common vocabulary in dictionaries, saying about 90%, because in reality it's slightly more than 60. And culturally, if we compare our national costumes or Christmas carols, which Russians simply do not have, everything will become clear. Other commonalities mentioned by Putin, such as family and economic ties or shared historical events, are nothing more than Kremlin's colonial and assimilation policy, and of course, usual manipulation. Putin's claims over the southern part of Ukraine, based on the argument that these lands were won back from Turkey by Russian Empire, absolutely similar to his, Putin's phrase that Russia would have won the war against Hitler on its own, and with this mean without Ukrainians. The development of the so-called Nova Russia in the 19th century took place largely thanks to the Ukrainian peasantry and the grain it grew, which was the main export product at that time.